Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video I'm going to give my thoughts on Trump's response to the coronavirus. Now it's kind of hard to really follow what's been going on with the coronavirus response from around the place because you get so many mixed reports about it. Well, first let's actually go through the timeline of Trump's response to it. So first off, on the 7th of January, he established the Covid-19 response system to any cases that did come. On the 20th of January, there was the first reported case of Covid-19 in the States. On the 31st of January, Trump announced his travel restrictions from China. Pharmaceutical companies began developing a vaccine on the 2nd of March. Trump announces travel restrictions from Europe on the 11th of March. And Trump declares a national emergency for the coronavirus on the 13th of March. So he has done quite a bit, and that's only some of it, by the way. Could he have done more? Definitely. But you could say that about every single country. So one of the biggest stories on the coronavirus, especially in the last couple of days, was Trump's move in halting funds to the World Health Organization. Now, he feels that the World Health Organization is basically under the thumb of China, that it's controlled by China. Now, the World Health Organization didn't question the information coming from China, especially at the start of the crisis. And while Trump believes that was by intent, I don't think so. I think it was just incompetence, I think it's that they just didn't know to question that information from China. It is kind of stupid, really, that they didn't know, but I don't actually understand how they could do that with intent. I do think Trump was right to hold the funds from the World Health Organization, although I do believe he should have waited until the crisis was over. Another big thing that's kind of come up was the promotion of hydroxychloroquine, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, for treatment of Covid-19. Now, for those of you who don't know, hydroxychloroquine is the treatment for malaria. It's the anti-malaria drug, and Trump has been kind of pushing it quite a bit as a treatment for it. Now, the CDC has actually approved it, but they did kind of do it with kind of a caveat as we need to do more studies. We need to do more research on it. I actually do agree with that. I would like to see more information on its effectiveness against Covid-19, but in my opinion, if it's effective, if it works, use it. It's a tool we have that can tackle this virus. We might as well use it. Now, of course, the media disagrees. What else is new? Just to give some example of how they've kind of gone a bit mad during this crisis, first off, they said he was too early when he implemented, especially the travel restrictions from China. They said that was way too early and it wouldn't have any effect on stemming the coronavirus, when in fact it did. Now they're saying he was too late with it, and he should have done it earlier. Also bear in mind, if he had done it earlier, he would have had to have done it in the middle of the impeachment trial, and everyone, and you guys know it. If he'd done that, and Congress had shut down in the middle of the impeachment trial, they would have gone, "Oh, Trump is using the coronavirus to shut down the impeachment trial. He must be guilty." It's like it doesn't take someone with that many brain cells to cop that one. They also disagree with his action to halt funds to the World Health Organization. Now, as I've already said, I do think he should have waited until the crisis was over. But overall, I do think he was right to do it. Because there's a lot of things that the World Health Organization has to answer for with this. Now, I do understand Trump's frustration with the media. They can't give him any credit for anything he does. And the thing is, they know that if they do give him credit for anything, it'll give him legitimacy. And I think a lot of the American people are actually turned off by that, because if you go, "This guy can't do anything right," and they see that he's done even one or two things right, but you see the media go, "Oh no, those things were wrong as well," it kind of makes people think, this can't make sense. And then they start to really go down the rabbit hole, as you might say, of understanding that the media isn't honest. And that's what... So basically, the media is turning a lot of people to Trump, because it's becoming so blatant that their coverage isn't due to facts, it's because they actually don't like the guy. And another thing that annoys him, and I understand this as well, is that they're constantly interrupting him when he's trying to answer their questions. And you see this in the press briefings he's doing on this. They'll ask him a question, but then when he's answering it, they'll constantly talk over him. I think that's because they know what answer he's going to give, they just don't like the answer he's going to give. And yes, he has gone a little bit nasty towards them in recent days about it. But to be honest, I kind of don't blame him, really. He should be a little bit more professional, but I understand. So what are your thoughts on this? Share them with me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And also, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe if you like the content that I make. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you guys get notified when I upload new videos. I think Trump's response to the coronavirus has been pretty good. Could it have been better? Of course. I also find it kind of interesting that the countries that seem to be doing the best with the coronavirus are those that completely ignored the World Health Organization's advice that they got from China in the early days of this, and that's especially with Taiwan, who's done a brilliant job, and New Zealand, which has also done a brilliant job at dealing with this. I think the best way to deal with this is to stop bickering like kids and tackle this problem head on. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.